Happy Friday, everybody. Today we're looking at the Montana Rail Link Microtrains 60-foot boxcar. All right, well, we are back on the main layout for hopefully the last time. I still have some ballast drying from the work I did on Sunday, and I didn't want to mess anything up. So we're going to be on the main layout for the last time, I think. But this was a bit of a disappointment and kind of really nice at the same time. I saw that this was a new release from Microtrains, and I am a Montana resident, and Montana Rail Link is kind of a favorite of mine. I love seeing them when I'm down in the Billings area or up by Helena. They're kind of a rare sight, but I really have been a fan of Montana Rail Link for a long time, and knowing that they're going away, I just kind of had to get the 35 anniversary car, and I had seen it on sale on quite a few of the train websites, so I figured it was time. And knowing that this was a new release, I assumed that it was kind of the updated 60-foot boxcar. This is not that. This is kind of the standard 60-footer with the truck-mounted couplers on it. So something to be aware of when you're looking at this. They are relatively affordably priced for Microtrains. For the most part, I'm seeing these in the $22 price point, so pretty good as far as the high cube 60 foots go. And this has a little more detail than the normal 60 footer would have. So compared to the Santa Fe ones that we looked at quite a while ago, this is a step up in quality for sure. So let's go ahead and zoom in, take a look at this, and go over some of the finite details. All right, we'll add a little bit of supplemental light. Like I was saying, this is not the newer style 60-foot boxcar from Microtrains. This still is running the standard long shank trucks underneath it. The body mount couplers are not included on this, so something to be aware of, but the detail is very much on point when you actually get up close and personal on this thing. All of the body panels have bolt and rivet work, and the doors function. They slide open. That's a nice piece of added detail. And there is a mural of the entire Montana Rail Link main line painted on the side. All of the numbers and whatnot are nice and crisp, and the paint is absolutely gorgeous on this thing. They absolutely nail that Montana Rail Link blue. It looks really nice. There is added detail front and back when you are looking at the fore end, and then the top of the car there. You can see all of the letter work and whatnot. Here is the brake end, and the top is pretty much standard at this point. This also has the signature Microtrains undercarriage. Nice detail, brake cylinders and whatnot. Excellent work by Microtrains. Now, I honestly thought when I got this it was going to be one of the newer body mount coupler 60-foot box cars, the higher quality ones, and I have a few of those in here to review going forward. I want to get some of the TTX ones because they have the metal wheel sets and they're going to be a little bit different, so hopefully I get my hands on those pretty soon as well. But this is just like the other ones, whether it's a old release or a brand new one with this type of wheel set on it. I will say again, just like I did in my review for those Santa Fe, but my NS ones are exactly the same as well. These really are that butter zone car. There's something about the length of these, the way that the couplers interact with other pieces of rolling stock and engines, because engines have body mount couplers. These make excellent buffer cars if you have certain pieces of rolling stock that are a little bit finicky on certain radiuses and don't interface with engines real well. These cars absolutely work perfect in every circumstance I put them in. There's just something about these 60 footers that they just run perfect on any piece of track you put them on. And this is no exception. It is super reliable and functions anywhere in a consist, anywhere in the train. It doesn't matter, pushing or pulling through turnouts, even with the long shank couplers, which can sometimes cause some issues getting pushed through turnouts and whatnot. There's just something about these 60 footers. They're awesome pieces of rolling stock. This one is a little more value. One, I really like the Montana Rail Link, but the functioning, doors on the side add a good piece of realism to this and an extra bit of detail that you don't normally get with the standard 60-foot boxcars. So, especially for the price these are going for right now, I think this would be an excellent addition to anybody's layout, and it makes for a nice talking point if someone is checking out, any of your engines or your rolling stock. This really is a head turner when you see it on the layout. So yeah, this is absolutely a set it and forget it model. It runs perfectly in any configuration you set it up in. It has a lot of extra detail for the price point it's coming in at. Microtrains, if you're ever watching any of this, please come out with a runner pack with 3 or 4 of these cars in the standard Montana Rail Link paint scheme. I would love to have a bunch of these on the layout, run with my aces that I love so much. So anybody watching, this is absolutely worth the money. Go out and buy one. You won't be sad you did. So I will see everybody this Sunday for the review. We finally have a pretty decent GP model to go over, something that has some reliability, so that's cool. And I think it's going to be a good one. So I will see you guys then. Have a good rest of your week.